what I believe the will of God is for your life, and blah, blah, you tell him what to do, you tell him what to do, you tell him what to do. But God said, I can't talk to him because you're in the way. Amen. If it's something you want your husband to do, what you do is you go to God and get on your knees and you pray and you tell God. But the communication line is God and man. When you get in your right order, then God can talk to the man and get him in line. But as soon as you get out of order and you nagging, you talking, and you telling him what to do, and you in charge and you in control because you're the more spiritual one. And I know because I gave my life totally to God before my husband began to. So, you know, you can tell me what to do because I'm hearing from God, and you ain't hearing from God like I'm hearing from God. God said, nevertheless, you shall be won by your submissiveness. When he see your heart submitting to God, then you win over the husband. But as long as you in the way and you talking to the husband and you nagging and you tell him what to do, I don't like the way you do this, I don't like the way you do this, I believe God, blah, 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 blah. He can't hear from God. You blocking interference. You see that? You blocking interference. God is trying to talk to him. Amen. And you in the way. Amen. But if you submit and you get in your rightful place, then God begin to deal with him. You on your knees, you telling God what's out of order. Amen. What you see. God, teach him to be the father that you called him to be. God, teach him to love me like Christ loved the church. Father, you teach him to do your will for our life. Father, teach him how to take care of our bills. Teach him how to do that. And whatever decision he makes, not only do you submit, but you obey. Amen. Even if you think he's making a wrong choice, your job and your blessing comes out of obedience and submissiveness. Now, he decides that he's going to go buy a car. And you say, no. You can give your opinion. This does not mean don't give your opinion. You can say, well, you think we ought to wait? He said, no, I think we ought to go get it now. Your job is to get out of line, get in your place, get on your knees. And even if he make the wrong decision, God will bless and back up that wrong decision if you get in your rightful place. Give God praise and glory. God will bless it if you have order. But as soon as you get out of order, because sometimes we put our children before our husband. Amen. We begin to love on them and love on them and love on them. Amen. And all the time, our husband is missing love. Amen. And they're not being one, and they can't really be in the place of God where they need to be because we're out of order. And then we have put our children before our husbands. And when you do that, you mess up the order. And you're causing for your husband to fall short. Amen. Because your job is, if you're in your place, he's won by your submission. Amen. You don't believe me? Y'all look at me like I'm crazy. Colossians 3:18. Turn to Colossians 3:18 and somebody read that for me. First Colossians 3:18. Now keep Ephesians. We're going back there. We're eventually going to go back to Ruth, but somebody needs to hear this. Colossians 3:18. When you find it, read it. Amen. So wives, submit yourself to who? Husbands. Turn to 1 Peter 3:1. Somebody read that for me.
Likewise, you wives, be in subjection to your own husbands, that if any obey not the word, they also may without the word be won by the conversation of the wives.
Amen. So what the author is saying here is, wives, be submissive, again, like the other two verses said, to who? Your own husbands. Amen. Not to your pastors, not to your girlfriend, not to your boss, not to your mama, not to your brother, sister, uncle, cousin. Amen. But to your own husband. That's divine order. Amen. He says, and not only that, if he's not obeying the word, is what he's saying, that he may be won by the words of your conversation. Amen. By your tongue, by what you say and what you do and your submissiveness. That's how you win over the husband. That's how you help him move into the place of God where he's letting Christ be the head of his life. Sometimes it takes the woman to move them into the place of God where they need to be. But if we out of order and we, spiritually divine, wonderful, loving God with all our heart and all our mind and all of our soul, but if you're not in the right place of God, there's some